Hello, I hope y'all are having a great day. It's December 26th, and today I'm going to be talking about really severe weather and kind of the pattern for this week. It's a new week. Uh, See how it's going. Get started. First of all, I hope y'all all had a great Christmas. Mine was great. Yeah, let's get into the video. For our day four, severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center, I have outlined a 15% risk area. As we can see, includes a good portion of Mississippi and Alabama there, a little bit of Louisiana and southeast Arkansas as well. Um, it's a pretty big deal to have a 15%. They're not. I'd say they're uncommon. They're not like an everyday thing, but a 30% is much more rare. Uh, Yeah, so that's day four. Let's go over to the GFS model on tropical tidbits here. Kind of look at what we could be expecting by day four. Which day four would be Wednesday. It would be Wednesday the 29th. But really tomorrow, we can see a decent storm system up in the northern plains there. We can see a 996 millibar low up in northern Minnesota. Some decent snowfall in this area. Sorry if my circles aren't that great. I got a new mouse and I'm still getting used to it. Let's see, maybe another little low down there in the Ohio, Indiana area. Some decent snow coming into the northeast as well. So that's that. We can go ahead and skip ahead a few hours here. A few hours, my bad. This is our storm system that's going to be kind of bringing our severe weather for the 29th. So tomorrow, I've been talking about the 28th and the 29th for a while now. Actually, tomorrow, or this is Tuesday, my bad. You see the storm system right around the Kansas City area. A little bit of snow on the northern edge of that. And then some decent rain, maybe some thunderstorms. Wouldn't be surprised if we get a marginal risk, maybe. For day three. Well, tomorrow it'll be day two. Right now we just have a general thunderstorm, but wouldn't be surprised if we maybe see a marginal for like the areas kind of in this area. And Wednesday afternoon, this is the area we're going to want to watch for severe weather. Another event that really I'm watching is, and this looks like it could really bring winter back to the east. Kind of around. We could see this really significant storm system around the first day of the new year, first day of 2022. We could see maybe blizzard conditions in this area now. None of this is actually like set in place, so this is still 6 days out. So keep that in mind. But we can see some pretty decent snowfall rates, a lot of wind, clear cold front, a clear warm front. Really, this is just a really like good looking storm system, very classic looking here. And maybe I would watch for severe weather across the south, maybe kind of a bit further north though as well. We'll have to see. See, that could be a pretty big snowmaker, and the GFS is a bit consistent with this thing, bringing a lot more snow. It's actually sped it up a little bit there. You can see it's yeah. And then GFS even indicates snow on the backside in Georgia. I really wish that would happen. I'll just tell y'all the first time we get a winter storm in Georgia, the next time I'm gonna have a ton of videos of it. I'll probably have like 5 videos of it. Because it's pretty much my favorite type of weather. Because it never snows really. We used to get a lot more than we get now. But and so I would definitely watch for some severe weather in this area here. That really looks possible. And this finally looks like it's going to bring back average weather into the east for this winter. Maybe a little bit of a warm up around here, but that's also very far on. That's insane. Oh my gosh. A 972 low in Michigan. That's about as blizzard conditions as you can. That's about as much blizzard conditions as you can get right there in Wisconsin. This is for fun though. This is likely not going to happen. If this does that though, that's insane. Oh my gosh. But yeah, let's just take a look at temps here. Today, I know several areas in the south were well into the 70s, almost 80 in some areas. Very warm over the next couple of days, but then we can see that clear cold front in early January here. Very cold in the Dakotas too, deep into the negatives. Uh, Finally, get freezing temperatures all the way on the way to the Gulf Coast, uh, pretty much everywhere, and highs in like the 40s, 50s. So finally, average weather, and we can see a little bit of a warm up, but still a warm up like this, like two warm days, for example, in like North Georgia, like days in the 60s. That's not uncommon for January. It's like when you get it for like 2 weeks or like highs in the 70s for a week, with lows in like the mid 50s, like we're getting now. But gosh, the GFS is really starting to show some cold. Uh, Go ahead and take a look at the European. Kind of just see if it's similar. Anyways, this is the 12Z run, and yep, around the first we get that storm system. Not as much. Yeah, still decent bit of snow, and then that finally clears the east and leaves behind cold. Take a look at actual temperatures. Very warm, of course, with the exception of this northern portion of the country. The south is very warm, but very cold in the Dakotas. Dang, we can clearly see that cold front the evening of the first. Uh, I mean, that's about as clear of a cold front as you can get. Probably a warm front here and a low about right here. Let me just do that and then try and play this out here. Again, my bad. Kind of broke it. Yeah, we can see negatives in central Illinois, negative 23 nowadays. Yeah, we can see Monday the 3rd. Now, keep in mind, none of these temperatures are going to be set in stone. We can see we have below freezing temps all the way into the south and the southeast. Highs that day in the 30s and like pretty much everywhere. Of course, you had this dumb warm nose in eastern Georgia and western North Carolina. But yeah, still very cold. And that finally brings winter back to like the whole country. This is kind of what we're supposed to see during the nighttime hours this time of year. I mean, still some areas are above average, but definitely looks a lot different than this. So yeah, it does look like for the east, a cool down is on the way. Maybe or pretty. I mean, I'm beginning to think it's definitely likely for early January. Now, some of these numbers are likely going to moderate. We see that a lot, like highs in the 40s turn to highs in the 50s or upper 50s. We saw that back in November. But definitely looks like maybe we could be getting down maybe some average temps as we go into January in the east and the southeast. But yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope y'all had a good Christmas. But I'll be back on the 28th, Tuesday. But yes, goodbye.